Hey everyone, this is Richard, CEO of altFINS. In this trading video, I will look at some ascending triangle patterns that we're seeing more of in the recent days as the market continues to make its way higher, consistently grinding higher. I think there's been some positive macro events, starting with the Fed rate cut, but also more recently some positive data around unemployment and jobs creation that has given crypto and other risk assets a boost. And I still am of the opinion that we're going to see continuation of this rally into year end and even possibly early 2025. So I'm here on the signal summary section of our platform. There's a lot of the market screens, filters that are listed here, but the section that I want to talk about today is the trading charts pattern, whereby our platform automatically detects 26 different chart patterns for hundreds of assets. And here you have a very high level bird's eye view of what's going on in the market. And on the daily time interval, you were seeing that there's about 7 assets with breakouts, 29 assets with emerging patterns that have not had breakouts yet. But what I really caught my eye was the ascending triangle pattern that has more than any other pattern right now represented on the bullish side. There's plenty of other bearish patterns here, but on the bullish side, there's 12 assets that are trading in an ascending triangle pattern. And if you're interested in learning more about that pattern, you can just click on the help icon and read more about it and go to some examples of that as well, or go to the knowledge base as well. But the other nice trick is if you have taken your time to load your portfolio through an API connection to Binance or Kraken, one of those exchanges, then you can filter all of these signals just for your portfolio. Or if you created a watch list, you could filter all of these signals just for your watch list. So you can have multiple watch lists. I'm going to filter this to my watch list called TA list. And once I apply that filter, you'll see that there's going to be a lot fewer results in these chart patterns. And as you can see, only one of my assets on the list trades in an ascending triangle pattern, right? And if I click through that, I'll see which one it is. But I'm interested in seeing all of them right now, so I'm going to clear this filter and get back to this and click on that number 12, and that basically takes me to the screener with the ascending triangle chart pattern selected. All right, and now I can study these opportunities. As you can see, most of these are emerging chart patterns, not breakouts. And the reason I like these, let's select this one, for example, Tezos XTZ, is that an ascending triangle pattern is characterized by higher lows. So every time, or more recently, when the price has dipped, it dipped to higher levels, or it reached a trough at a higher level than the prior dip, and that in the prior dip, right? This dip is at higher level than this dip, and this also price trough is higher than this one. So that's an indication that there is growing demand from buyers and that they're more eager to accumulate this asset every time it dips at higher and higher levels. At the same time, on the top, you typically have a horizontal resistance area. Sometimes it's slightly slanted like this one, but more or less around the same level. And so this trading opportunity is tradable even as it is emerging. The idea is that the presumption is that as the price troughed here and bounced off of that triangle support trend line, it's likely to continue higher and reach that resistance trend line on top. so around 76 cents, right? And that would be, let's say, about a 14% profit potential opportunity. Okay, so there's a few of those here. Now, the other nice thing about looking at these patterns on the screener is that I can first of all, I can look at the trends and just potentially trade those that are in an uptrend. So only 1, 2, 3 of those are in an uptrend. A lot of them are in a neutral trend. So if I want to perhaps increase my probability of success and I want to buy these assets, then I would buy the ones that have an uptrend on the medium term basis at least. I'm not so concerned about the short-term trend that really fluctuates very quickly, but the medium trend is more more reflective and useful, frankly, when trading on the daily time interval. Okay, a lot of them are still on the neutral or down on the long-term trend basis, but that's okay. I think that right now we're still in the early stages of the trend reversal from the downtrend to uptrend overall for the market and frankly for a lot of the assets here as well. So on the upside here, the benefit is that we could be relatively early in catching these opportunities at a relatively early stage of their trend reversal. Now, the other thing we could take a look at is, how far are these from their 52-week highs or even all-time highs, right? Let's see, all-time, down from all-time high and down from 52-week high. Let's see, okay? So a lot of these assets are pretty far from their all-time highs, like 90%, but even from their 52-week highs, they're still down 50 to 80%. So you've got a potential, huge amount of upside, like 100% potential upside from these levels if we get it right and if the bull market continues to rally higher. Now, the other area where you can also find these patterns is on the charts patterns page. And here, similarly, you can filter these out. Let's see, type is ascending triangle. And in this case, we can also say, I want just to buy opportunities and just breakouts. Let's see if there's any breakouts. So right now, there's no breakouts from ascending triangles. They're all emerging opportunities, right? If you just want breakouts, then we can do this. We can select breakout and then create an alert that will alert us of any ascending triangle breakouts in the future. And we'll receive an email as well as alert on the platform itself and potentially on the mobile app as well if you have downloaded and installed the mobile app. So we can say ascending triangle breakout, bullish buy breakouts from ascending triangles. All right. I can also apply this filter, or I'm sorry, alert only to my portfolio or one of the watch lists if that's all I want to be notified on. And then I save this, and once I do that, then I have it under my alerts, and I will receive alerts. Let's take a look. Okay, I have a bunch of other alerts already set up, but the alerts management here shows the one that I just created right here. And I can also then in future disable it or delete it and so on. So getting back to the ascending triangle opportunities, again, the reason I like these because they are sort of psychologically easy to understand. I can see what's going on here with the demand versus supply. Looks like the demand is growing and the buyers are consistently pushing the price higher, and at some point it's likely to break through this resistance trend line and head higher after that. So For me, ascending triangle is one of those trend continuation patterns that I can understand, again, psychologically as to what's going on between the buyers and the sellers. All right, well, I hope this is helpful. I encourage you to sort of leverage the alerts functionality to stay on top of your trading ideas or potential trading ideas. And also, don't forget that you can look and study how to trade chart pattern breakouts in our trading course. That includes 10 lessons on 7 trading strategies, as well as risk management and how to trade with leverage and margin. But trading key levels and trading chart patterns right here in this lesson number 8, you can also learn additional techniques on how to enter breakouts and how to stay on top of them, and what is the difference between emerging and a breakout pattern, and so on. All right, everyone, good luck trading. Keep in mind that this video was for informational purposes only, not meant to be financial advice, and do your own research.